Hello everyone, dear subscribers and channel viewers. Today we're making another video with Artem Butenko. He's our partner migration agent. Hello Artem.
Hi Mikhail, thank you.
And we're gonna be talking about the DAMA agreement, DAMA, which means Designated Area Migration Agreement. So, as I recently researched about it, this DAMA agreement is kind of very interesting. And so now they getting more and more power, right? And so I could not find a lot of or enough information about it. Yeah, please Artem, can you tell me about it? And the question is the first, what is the DAMA agreement is?
Okay, so before I jump into explaining what the DAMA agreement is, I'd like to say that it's true that there is a lot of information given to public lately about DAMA agreements, but it seemed to be providing information with missing puzzles. So we decided to create a video to explain as clearly as possible to the watchers so they can understand what the DAMA agreement is, how it works, what benefit it may bring to them. So what is the DAMA agreement? DAMA agreement is an agreement between government and specific state, territory or area in Australia, which allows them to address their labor market and economical needs. Okay, such agreements signed between, as I said, the government and, for example, a part of a state or the entire state, and has some concessions, easier criteria for people to qualify for employer-sponsored visas. Now I wanted to stop and say employer-sponsored because this framework, this DAMA agreement framework, is based on employer-sponsored framework base. Mm-hmm. So people can access employer sponsorship with softened criteria in some areas, and DAMA agreement stipulates and rules how that is applicable.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's very interesting information, though. Actually, it's hard to find something really valuable, in the web, nowadays about it. So thank you, Artem. I got another question for you. Just can you quickly explain us how any DAMA works?
So, sure. The DAMA works, a specific state or territory or a region sign the agreement with the government, and there are a few agreements available. We'll provide a link under this video. You'll find the link of available DAMA agreements and the ones that will be signed shortly. So if an agreement signed between the government and the territory or region, that agreement specifies the list of occupations which can be used under the DAMA agreement. Mm. Potentially, if an employer wants to sponsor a worker in that occupation, the DAMA agreement will provide to them the rules which will be generally softened in comparison to normal employer sponsorship. For example, easier criteria to pass the English test, less work experience requirement, easier salary requirements on employers. So then the employer can refer to the DAMA agreement and have a look what criteria are applicable to them and decide whether that will be the solution to their recruitment needs. Mm-hmm. Is it clear enough?
I think yes, it is. It is.
Okay.
Thank you for the answer. Yeah, Artem, I've got a next question for you. So is the DAMA agreement really that good, and it's easy to make it as it was marketed recently?
Yes and no. Now, it has been given to the public that it could be a golden ticket to some, and that's true, but it's not as easy as it looks. Mm-hmm. Because to be able to use the DAMA agreement, you first of all need to be most likely in that area, have the potential employer who is willing to sponsor you, right? So if you're offshore and you don't know anyone, do you think it's going to be easy to locate an employer who will be able to sponsor you and agree to pay you a lot of wages and take a lot of responsibilities? But on another side, it can be very useful solutions for those who work in that area and cannot meet the normal criteria under the framework of the 482 employer-sponsored visas, because under the DAMA they can be using the softened criteria to apply for those visas. So yes and no.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So I got a last question for you. So we've been limited by the 4 questions today only.
Sure.
So in your view, how DAMA can work the most effectively for those area offshores?
Well, I think the most effective way for potential offshore applicants would be to try to make your way to Australia, to that area where that DAMA agreement is present. Let's say use, for instance, Western Australia. So if you're thinking to come to Australia as a student or a visitor to come, locate the potential employer in your occupation and see if they want to sponsor you. And then you'll have an opportunity to get the PR visa later. That's how easy, that may sound that easy, but in fact it may not be so easy. But of course it can provide you the ticket to PR in the future.
Awesome. Thank you, Artem. So guys, I hope our video was very, very informative, like short and informative. Please hit like button, subscribe to our channel, ask the questions, and we're gonna make the new videos upon your request. Thank you, Artem.
Thank you, Mikhail. Thank you, guys. Please watch the channel. We will subscribe and we will provide more DAMA agreement videos, and we will discuss specific territory and states and area agreements in next videos. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.